Oh, here it is.
Hello, hello, hello.
There we go. You can see my head. Hey, guys.
You could see my head too. Listen, I got this haircut today because our guest tonight. I wanted to look a little more like him because he's such a handsome devil, So I got my Italian haircut.
Hey.
Yeah, there you go.
Bellissimo.
Bellissimo, huh? I know that you speak Italian.
Parlo un po' l'italiano, un po'.
Me too. Well, listen, it was a long day for me today because we're getting ready for the competition, and I don't think I don't think they know the gravity of the competition.
Well, they're kids, they're kids, and
well, some of them are getting too tense.
They're getting too tense.
Too tense, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh my God, everything,
Yeah.
And some of the other ones are relaxing, and I would love to go with all of them to every event. They want me to go to every event with them, but
Hi, Pedro.
we only do that when we're doing a mini meet. So so that it was an interesting day today.
Yeah.
Everybody wanted attention, and I gave everybody attention, but I had not in every event.
Yeah.
Anyway, that was that. So what you do today?
I did a lot today.
Mm-hmm.
I was at the driving school doing some PR work.
Oh, okay. There you go.
And gymnastics stuff.
Gymnastics stuff.
Yeah, we're preparing for our 40th annual gymnastics exhibition, you guys.
Does this work? Oh, and wow.
Does it work? Of course it works.
Yeah, sometimes I grab the wrong one.
A lot of stuff is going on, so I had a lot of errands to run.
It's getting hot in here. I think it's the shirt. The shirt always makes me hot.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't matter what you wear, you have.
As you guys come in, please say hello in the comments. Our guest tonight is back for the second time.
Second time. One of our favorite guys.
Yes. Dario Saraceno has been on our show. This is going to be his second appearance. We have.
This is his third CD.
Oh, okay. you okay. So it's his second appearance here on Tweed Talks. We have worked with this guy countless times.
You have.
We have. Not you?
No, you weren't. I was on set, but
you weren't working.
No, I wasn't working.
You were just taking up space.
Yeah.
It was funny because in the beginning, Dario will remember this. In the beginning, you were just coming with me to the shoots, and you would just sort of hang out, and everyone, fell in love with you. Hey, Pedro. And then Amy, I think somehow Amy convinced, she's like, oh, we need another guy or something like that. And it was one shoot I was doing, and they needed a guy that had a sport jacket, a suit jacket.
And you said, church.
You said, I have one in the car. So you went to the car, got your suit jacket, and then
that was for those Germans.
So. The rest is history. speaking of the
Yeah,
Germans, they are back, Dario.
They are back.
They are back.
Anyway.
So we're going to be talking to Dario about his new album.
Yeah.
What went on? I always like to ask what the process is. People when they're writing or when they're creative, what their creative process is. And
yeah.
Sometimes it's different for different pieces.
Yeah, it's different.
That
And
you do.
you know, sometimes I'm driving, and that's when I get inspired. So, but I will like people of different process. So, you know, and sometimes I'm running my ideas through you early in the morning.
Yeah.
Honey, I think about putting this in the book.
Yep.
Yeah, but he's a very interesting guy. He got an interesting look. He could play like almost anything. Ambiguous.
Ambiguous. I was trying to think of the word.
Yes.
Ambiguous.
And a multi-talented.
For sure.
It's not only the acting, and I know we haven't on today to discuss his new album, but he has been in.
He's about to pull something up, Dario.
He has been on different shows. Saturday Night Live, I saw him one time.
Oh my God! Are we talking about the judge scene, the courtroom thing? That was so funny. Oh my God!
Saturday Night Live, yes, and many other things. This is the cover of his album.
Look at that! How an album cover doesn't get any cooler. Love that.
Okay. And we're gonna play some of his music while he's on. So we're gonna bring him on. We're gonna bring him on right now.
I have to go into my other account because I need to make sure that I can.
Okay.
I don't know what I'm saying.
So here he is, Dario
Saraceno. Welcome to the show. Welcome back to Tweed Talks. You're here with us. You're
surprised.
In the studio.
I'm surprised it's working. Yes.
Oh no, I saw you earlier, so I knew it was working. Hey, Dario.
Oh, okay.
So how are you doing? Welcome back to Tweed Talks.
Hold on a second. No, I guess I gotta keep this on. Okay. I'm sorry.
Okay, we
That's
can
okay.
hear you. So you good?
Can you hear us? Okay.
I can hear you loud and clear. I just can't hear myself too much, but I can hear. You know, I have a big, loud voice, so I'm okay.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
I was gonna say the same thing. I'm projecting. I'll make sure I speak loud.
Oh, I hear you guys loud and clear.
Wonderful.
Oh, good.
It is so good to see you.
Always a pleasure seeing you two. It's great.
Even if it's in the virtual world.
Well, that's okay. We'll eventually see each other in reality.
We've run into each other over the past year on set. We worked on Poker Face.
Correct. Yeah, that's the last time I saw you. Well, I haven't seen Pedro in a while.
I know.
No, I'm busy doing other things now.
Yeah.
I'm trying to finish this writing and get done with the writing. But it's always a pleasure seeing you. And I see you mostly when we're having a get together. When we're having a meet. Like we went, the last time I saw you was at the studio opening in.
Oh yes, that's right.
Fishkill.
Yes, that's right. Yes, there you go.
That's the last time.
Thank you for reminding me. That's right. You're correct.
Hi, Dee. Hi, Daryl. Welcome to Tweed Talks. Daryl will probably remember you because Daryl has been with us.
Daryl is almost
from day one. He actually is our booking agent.
Oh, okay.
He's like a third co-host.
Yeah.
Nice.
So we are just so excited to have you on the show, and it's been a while, and I know you've been working on some stuff. You have this amazing album that just came out, so we're definitely going to be talking about that and your creative process. But before we get to the album, tell us what else you've been up. Are you still teaching?
Yes, I'm always teaching.
You're always teaching.
Yeah, that seems to never really go away much. I mean, it's a little bit less students these days, but yeah, I'm always teaching. Yeah. And actually, just one thing. This is the trilogy. So this is the third album of the trilogy, but I have actually 8 CDs out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Get together.
Yeah, what's up with that?
It's the third album.
Third album of the
Of the
trilogy,
trilogy.
third part of the
Yes.
trilogy. You know, because you have a book series.
Yes.
And you
Yes.
see, it's like that. It's the same.
Oh, is it? Okay.
It's the same but different.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, something but different. Sabrina is with us. Hi, Sabrina.
Hey, Sabrina. Welcome to Tweed Talks. Thank you guys for joining us tonight. We haven't even gotten to the interview yet because we just love Dario
We're just
so much.
catching
We're
up.
just chilling.
Catching
All right,
up.
let's
With
chill.
We're just chilling.
That's what we usually do when we're on set, though.
Oh, we do a lot of that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not drinking. I should have brought a beverage, but that's all right.
I only drink water, but yeah, every time we on set together, afterwards we have a lot of fun,
Oh man.
and we have
Oh,
fun
During,
we
yeah.
have fun. We always do something.
Well, I think we have fun all day long. I think for the most part, yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
it's
it's
a lot
a good
of fun.
group. Yeah, it's a good group of people. You know what I mean?
It is.
Yes.
It's
Yes.
easy to do.
Mhm.
Yeah, I worked on a set down in the city, and it wasn't the same. It was just not the same. The people are not the same.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
well, we've kind of known each other, so sometimes going into a different area or a different environment, you can't, people have to warm up to it. Like we've got used to each other. It's like, Crystal, Sally's
Oh,
on
there
set,
you go.
or,
Yeah.
someone's on set that and it's always like, all right, so it's like, like we went to camp and we're revisiting again.
Right.
And we tell all these wonderful stories.
Yeah. All the stories. One of the things
Oh.
that we discuss on set a lot is like some of the projects that you have done. Like you were Saturday Night Live.
Mm-hmm.
How did that happen?
Oh, the first. Well, I did it 3 times.
3 times. There we go.
But yeah, everything's like in 3s today, huh? 3. No.
Uh-huh.
But the first time I went and the third time I went, those were like just wild because I didn't know what was going on. They didn't tell me at all, and those were the main. The second one was fun, but it was just kind of like just a background actor. The other 2 were like really like, wow, what is going on? Because no one told Dario. So I was like, I don't know. I'm just here, but we'll see what's going to happen real soon. So that was a lot of fun. So the first time I was Judge Alito, Kate McKenna and Pete Davidson, and but there's a whole backstory to that one. I was up, because it was the night before I was on set on Blacklist, and I got the call while I was on Blacklist, and it's a really long story. I don't know, but what kind of put it this way. I was trying to get out of Briarcliff Manor where we were shooting Blacklist. It snowed. No one expected it to snow.
Oh my God.
I'm in a van trying to get to Grand Central. And then I didn't know that Saturday Night Live shoots at 6 a.m. I thought Saturday Night Live.
Live,
yeah. I had no clue. Anyway, I finally did get it. I made it back to New Hamburg. Luckily, my friend lives there because I'm the same size because I needed some pants and stuff. So basically, I hung out with them, didn't go to sleep because I'm afraid to get up. And so and then did a 14-hour day. So I was up for like 2.5 days.
Wow.
That was a memorable one. That was my introduction.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. And then the third one is when I played the Grouch Joker.
Okay. Oh,
when Joker was happening, and I was a double for David Arbor, and he didn't want to really do that stair scene. And again, there's a whole story to that too, but I'll get to the abridged version. Anyway, I got there, and I thought I was going to be just background stuff, and next thing you know, they threw me in a trailer, and Kenan Thomas, and like, okay, let's get this green thing on your head, this green wig, and then this monstrous suit comes in, green. They gave me 3 assistants, and they go, all right, you're going to the Bronx. I just got to Brooklyn, and like, the director did say, he goes, did you see the Joker? And I said, no, I haven't. He goes, watch this stair scene. He goes, can you imitate that? Of course. And off to the Bronx we went, and he said, start dancing. Now I never saw it. I mean, he showed me 2 seconds. And there was no music. I go, you're playing some music or something? He goes, No, whatever's in your no. So luckily, I'm a musician. There's always music in my head.
Okay.
Yeah, and it was pretty cool. And then, of course, in the Bronx, camera crew and this guy in a green outfit. So everyone's like, "Yo, Joker, Grouch," while I'm in the middle of doing that. So it was kind of cool. It was fun. It's just a New Yorker thing. They kind of cheering you on in a weird way.
Oh,
So that was that.
a great story.
Yeah.
I love how you go to set and you expect a certain thing, and then it's just like,
Something else.
oh, we're not doing that. Okay.
No, I had no idea. They just wanted a 6'1" bald guy.
Oh.
That was it. That's what I answered to. I didn't know what they're gonna do with me. Yeah. But that was it.
Oh
Yeah,
God.
I had no idea.
They were going to pay you, that's for sure.
There you go.
Yeah, the residuals are still coming.
Ah,
I think it's my first residuals. Yes.
There you go.
Yeah.
Wow.
I got a
I'm
dollar
sorry.
figure one time.
Yeah,
You
it's
got
pretty
the
cool.
dollar?
I never knew how much money you would get. It's like I mean, after a while, it just dwindles down. So I'm at the
Yeah.
dwindling down point. Yeah. But I was shocked when I got the first one after I got paid. I was like, wow, they're still sending me money. That's pretty cool. Because I got there so fast. They're like, don't worry about the contract. It's cool. Just sign it. You got it.
Wow.
Yeah. So I did trust them, and of course, I would trust them. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I love that.
Yeah.
Because it's a surprise when it comes to you. You're like,
Oh,
okay. Let's cash this.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
That's nice. Now, let me take you back a little bit. So you were born in Italy.
Correct, yeah.
Right. And when did you come up to the state?
Well, we went from Italy, then we moved to London, England. And then we came to the Bronx, which was like, wow. I was looking like Angus Young, with the little shorts and, proper way of going to school. And that was like, it was a rough kind of neighborhood, and definitely got my ass kicked several times. And then I had the British accent. So they're like, who the hell are you?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it was a little rough. It was a rough introduction.
In the
Bronx. Yeah. And then I made my way upstate. And then I traveled, other places, but that's
well, we have that in common.
Oh yeah, what's that?
That I was raised in the Bronx.
Oh, okay. I don't think I knew that. Wow,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, where were you at?
I went to Fox Street by Longwood.
Yeah. Oh, Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I was on like Gun Hill Road.
Yeah.
Again, now I was a young kid, so but I remember Lawnwood because I guess that wasn't too far. The cemetery, right?
Yeah, we never say Fox Street because that was a bad neighborhood.
Yeah, it's
so
funky.
my mother always said, "Say you from Longwood."
Well, you certainly get your act together real quick there in the Bronx. You grow up quickly. That's for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, I tell you, if it wasn't for studying martial art, I probably would have been there.
I should have met you first.
That's another story.
Take me under your wing. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was not thinking of martial arts. I was just thinking, how fast can I run?
Cheers to that. There you go.
Yeah. So anyway, yeah, that was the beginning of that. Yeah.
And what brought you upstate? I know the hotels brought me upstate.
Get out of the Bronx. My mother was concerned. I started, getting a little bit. I mean, you're hanging out in the Bronx. Things happen. I wasn't a bad kid, but she can see this could lead into a certain situation. So she said she took me up here, and that was another culture shock because at that I was heavily into music, and when I got up here, I got velvet pants, my hair's out to here, flowered shirts, platform shoes. I'm like Mark Bolan, T-Rex, glam rock guy, and they looked at me like, "Who are you?" And I'm like, "Who the hell are you?" Because they're in flannels and which is not my thing at all. So that took a while.
What year was that?
Wow, 70s, early mid 70s.
Mm-hmm.
I'm bad with time stuff, but yeah, around there. So yeah, the whole glam rock thing, and I embraced that. but plus when I lived in London, they had what's the name of that street? Where all the fashion was. So I used to hang, the record stores. It was the place to be. So I was really close there. So I was always hearing music. And it was like, London's a really, especially, I'm sure it's still now. I can't think of the name of that place. Anyway, if anybody thinks of it, write in that comment section there. And
Daryl,
it was great.
come on, Daryl.
that will find it.
You know.
All right, I'm not going to dwell on it.
After hearing all of this about you, I can totally see that in your vibe. Dario, when you walk into a room, you exude rocker.
Do I really? Oh, okay.
Really, but you're super chill though. It's like super chill, just like, yeah, I'm coming in with my round sunglasses. Do you guys want to jam?
I do love my I do like my round sunglasses.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't have them here. No, all right. Well, thank you. Well, that's cool. I'm glad I can make an entrance, and I didn't even know it.
Sonny said
Oxford Street.
Ooh, that might be right.
Yeah. He said it might be right, Sonny.
Yeah.
The jury's still out on that.
Okay. Yeah, the fashion. Look it up. Google that. Fashion. It might be right. Oxford might be right. But yeah. So that was good. Like, and that thing in I remember when I was hanging out in London, man. The record stores, which I've never seen, they had like it was telephone booths. So you can pick an album, the guy would play it, and you can sit in this booth and listen to music. Of course, I have no money, and the guy was really cool. He just knew I liked it, so he just tolerated me because I would be there for hours. Can you play this album? Can I play this album? Go ahead. You're not bothering anyone. And in a way, I should thank that guy because I got to hear all this music. And what a
how cool is that?
Oh, it was very cool. Yeah. So I didn't want to go anywhere else. I'm going to the record store and I'm checking out fashion. I'm just like these people around me and all this, it was a vibrant street. It was just a vibrant, like that was the place to go. It was really exciting. Yeah.
Sonny said Denmark.
Denmark Street.
That doesn't sound right.
Okay.
So the other one.
All right. Well,
Sonny's gonna get it.
She's gonna get it.
I thought I saw something. Okay. So anyway, that was that.
Daryl says, I still remember the video you played last time. I commented it had some Pink Floyd influence.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
This moment. Oh, this moment? Okay, yeah. Yeah. I like, I think you become, everything you've listened to, even if you heard something a little bit, right? You don't even know what you're listening. It's just, you could be in a mall and not even really listening, but it seeps into your subconscious. And then things just come up. That's the way. I mean, it really is. And I remember you did the intro. Like things just turn out. And I've gotten, when you said about the process. I hope I'm not jumping here.
No, go ahead.
During the COVID thing is when I did start the trilogy. The first time was the Optic Nerve, and then I've been writing for 4 years straight, which I have never ever done. I mean, continuously. Studio writes enough that I know. And it was wild. And I think a lot of it was I couldn't figure out. I always ask myself, why am I on this roll? And it's still going. And I think it was a lot of silence. I was in silence because no one was talking to each other. And there was a lot of alone time. I did some, I taught lessons on video and stuff, but no one was really going out. I mean, went to go out to the grocery store, right? And that's about it. So I locked into that, and things were changing. I mean, everything started changing. Harmonically, I'm like, I just start experimenting more. Well, I've done that. Let's see what I can do here. And then the other thing, I didn't care, because I know like music theory and what a song should be. I decided to throw that mostly out the window, and lyrically too.
Okay.
I threw that out there. And I think, I tell you what, the other thing is reading scripts. And, when I, became, an actor, I guess, I was reading. No, because it was a mistake. That's why I say actor, because I never had any plans of going in that business at all. And then all of a sudden, like, oh, you're an actor. Oh, I guess I am now, I guess if you're on set and you're reading lines and you're, I studied it and I took it seriously. But, reading all that and knowing like what's the dialogue, what's the backstory. So I think my lyrics got influenced by that. I was writing more characters. And again, not intentionally. They were just starting to, things were just coming out, you know, and it was a very organic process. Nothing was forced. That's for sure. So I felt really good about it.
Yeah, those are the best one when it just come through you.
I think it's very interesting. You said that you threw all of the music theory out the window when it came to
Pretty
music.
much. Yeah.
And lyrics, you know, but I can hear that in the sound. I can hear that it's more, it's like a raw sound. It's not like, you know, here's the beginning, here's the middle, here's the end.
Oh no, yeah, that stuff went away. Except for like a few, you know, like Love Has Won, that might be a little traditional and stuff like that. But by the time you get to Gato contra Topo and Banker of Noise and Angels Crying, I mean, there's a few ones there like, let someone else analyze that. I don't care. I don't care to analyze it whatsoever. As long as I know it's flowing and whatever was in my head comes out, then I'm good to go. I don't ask why. You know, I think that's a silly thing to do. When creativity knocks, just answer the door and don't ask why you're here.
Right.
Just say, welcome. Just go, hey, welcome. Come on in, man.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
In your trilogy, you have Optic Nerve, Reflective Touch, and then this most recent album, Banquet of Noise.
Yeah.
So that's the final installment of the trilogy.
That's it. I'm done. Yeah. 4 years. I have nothing else to say on that particular scope. Yeah. I think I'm done. 24 songs later. Yeah, I think I'm good.
Wow. Amazing.
Well, I tell you that you never know when you're done, because every time I think I'm done with a book, there's another one that pops up into my head.
Oh no, I meant for that trilogy.
Oh,
I already have the new album. I'll start recording in the fall. I already got the other one. Yeah. Oh no, I never stop writing. I do it almost like on a daily basis. Yeah. Oh, and congratulations on your book, by the way. Yeah.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I want to be on. I want to be on your next album because I have the
conga.
No, not the conga.
Cowbell.
You need more cowbell.
Need more cowbell.
I need. You know what? I don't think I ever did use a cowbell. You've been all these years.
Well.
Oh, I know. Even though I totally lied there. That is so not true. We did use a cowbell. I forgot what song, but yes, because Eric played it. Eric, the engineer, Eric Dalton, and he goes, well, I think I was on the, either playing guitar or something. And then I said, well, you just go do it. Yeah. So I lied. I remember using cowbell somewhere. I think Love Is One, the bridge.
Okay.
The bridge of Love Is One. Because he goes, open up the night, that. Yes, it kind of answers
that. You know what I love? I love that you to remember it. You went to the position.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. That's what you did. You know what I mean?
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, thank you. So we can go from guitar to cowbell. Actually more like this, right?
So talk to us a little bit about the inspiration for this trilogy. When we were talking before, you said it had to do with current events. And what was
the first album, this one's different. Like I got a little bit more, I don't know, I was kind of in a pissing, kind of annoyed mood of the way things were going on in this world. So that one was happening more on Banquet of Noise, and that's why it's called Banquet of Noise. It's
Yes.
I'm creating a banquet of noise with my instruments. The world is creating a banquet of noise of everyone. Please silence yourself.
Right.
You know what I mean? No.
No. I totally know what you mean.
It's just like, oh, come on, man. This is way too much stimuli from everywhere, and I didn't like what was going on. I think, it's like, I want to go back to Lennon's thing. People say it's always, he was just an optimistic fool. Let's try that. I want to go back, give peace a chance. Let's try that love thing again. Could we have that vibe again? Because we totally lost it. And I was getting angry about that. I was like, man, there's a lot of things. And so I think you listen to the lyrics in the album, I think it states it pretty clearly. there's no hidden messages. Some of, I might dance around because I don't want to be too literal on certain things, but if you listen to it, it's right there for you. So that was really good to do that. I know when people say you write down, it did, and then I had to get, that's why I think like Bankroll, by the time we get to Bankroll of Noise, and there was the guitar player on there, a friend of mine from band Consider the Source, Gabriel Marin, who played on another album. I had, he is an experimental guitar player, plays a double neck fretless and fretted and about 48, I don't know, gazillion pedals. And I remember when I first got introduced to him, and I was like, oh, he played on Heavy Merge when Heavy Merge was a bunch of crazy changes, and he had to play on that. And then when I got Bankroll of Noise, I'm like, Gabriel, you got to come back again because this is you. So he took the outro solo, and I was playing some crazy keyboard stuff behind him. Yeah. And I think we created a big Bankroll of Noise there.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone hears an outro like that much.
Yeah. Well,
I think we're going to play something right now.
Okay.
What do we know what we're going to, let's see what Pedro's going to select over here.
Well, we're still going to be on, so,
okay. Don't talk.
No.
Stop it. There's enough noise already.
Yeah, right. We've got enough Bankroll of Noise.
What about Angels Crying?
Oh, that's a heavy one. Yeah.
Okay. It's a heavy one.
Yeah, I mean it's yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
No, go ahead. Give us a little bit of an intro to the song.
Oh, okay. Well, this is one of the songs. I mean, it's pretty heavy. This was for it was me getting really annoyed about the school shootings and government and people not really giving a damn. It really pissed the hell out of me. I teach kids. People have kids. You know what I mean? We all have kids, the loved ones. And to say that you need an assault rifle and defending an assault rifle over your kid, I was freaking pissed. And that's what the song's about.
Okay. Nice setup, Dario.
I was mad.
Walking slowly. Bloodstained walls through corridors. Bloodstained walls through corridors. Bloodstained walls through corridors. We've lived 1,000 years and still we count the tears.
Wow.
The audience liked it.
The audience.
Yes, I did. I was like, where they? I didn't remember recording that live.
So for the title track of Bank of Noise, folks can watch that video on YouTube, right?
Not the we are making. It's funny you said that. We are in the process of making a video for Angels Crying. Right now, you can hear the song on there, but there's no
Just
video.
song.
Yeah,
We'll actually we're starting. We had a meeting last week, and we're starting the video Wednesday.
Wednesday. Oh,
Yeah, for that song. Yeah, Angels Crying. Yeah.
Wow.
so we got some comments here. Wow.
What's that?
We're reading some of the comments. Wow.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah.
That's okay.
And then
That was amazing. And then amazing in all caps.
All caps.
Oh, I like it. All right. Well,
Sabrina's husband, he plays the bass.
Oh, Chris, right. That's good.
okay.
Right.
Yeah,
That's right. You know, we were muted. I told Pedro to mute us during when we were playing your song, and I said, I want to do an album.
You should do an album. Everybody should do an album.
I'm just inspired to do an album right now.
Yeah.
Why
She's
not?
been in a couple of albums.
Just one.
No, more than one.
Sang?
Yeah,
she was on your album. Okay.
No, she wants it all out. She sang with Donna Singer.
Okay.
With Don Turan.
I laid down some background vocals,
Okay. Hey, don't forget, we had out, I sang with you, Crystal, at the Christmas.
Yes, that's right.
Oh my God! Oh my
So
God!
we already had a duet.
I
forgot about it too.
I had it queued up last time. Yeah, I had it queued up last time.
Dario!
You did?
What a great
last show
what
that
a
we
great
did with you.
memory.
Yes.
What
I don't know if I still have that.
you have to scroll through.
That's too
Oh
funny.
my gosh.
Yeah.
That was so much fun though.
Yeah, because that one, we didn't expect that. We thought we were going to lip sync it. Right? And I'm like, what? Did he happen to pick four? So luckily, all four of us could sing. I mean, it would have been a disaster. Yeah, that was funny.
That's right. Yeah. I don't have that here anymore, but
that's okay. But
yeah, you play next time.
If you guys would like to see Dario and I sing, please just look up the movie. I can't remember the name of the movie it was.
Yeah, I would post it. Anyway, yes.
I lost my train of thought because we started joking around.
During Angels Crying? No, you said you took off your the mute and during Angels Crying.
And I was just like, you know what? I just feel like I want to do an album.
Oh, yeah,
okay. That's right. Yes, you did. Yeah. Well,
I don't write. Write a song for me, honey. Write a song.
I write a song.
Okay, I think that's already taken. Oh, good. I write the songs. No, never mind. I'll get my Barry Manilow.
I do it. We could just turn one of our poetry into
yeah, you could do that.
So we have some people in the business that play music.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah.
Sure. Yeah. So, Dario, in Banquet of Noise, it's described as the perfect ending.
Yeah, that was like I said before. That was, I think, even the way it goes on a sequence of the album. That was put it there, and from the trilogy. Like I said, it's 4 years of that writing, and everything. I said it like I came to that by the time they weren't exactly written in that order, but by the time I got to there, and I was already starting a newer album, and I was geared a lot to my acoustic guitar. Sorry, it's over there, and I could see that I already changed. That's why I said that's the period. It's end. This is a good place to stop, or else I would have done another one, something else. With that, but now it's like, all right, I'm changing musically again. I have different stories in my head, so that's why I said it's over. It's end of it, the end for the trilogy, and that was a good place to stop.
Wow.
Okay.
Ugh. I love it all. I love
Yeah.
it all.
That's good that you recognize when to stop, because some people don't know when to stop.
Yeah.
People, they start teasing you. You say, "Stop it, stop it," and they keep
Well,
going.
it's just, I think one thing that's happening with me now, I'm so much more intuitive, and I listen
Oh,
to my
good.
inner ear. And
Mhm.
the way, like, a lot of people know, how your body's supposed to feel, like, something's not up, right? Even if you're having a health issue or something, which you guys
Right.
always talk about a lot on your show.
Mhm.
And, you don't feel, and it's like, all right, this is it. I know what feels right. I mean, if I had something else to say, or I would have put like 9 songs on the album or 10, finish it off that way. But it just felt right. And I go with that. It felt right. So I'm going with that. Because usually I'm pretty right. It tells me the truth. My intuition tells me the truth.
Oh, well, Dario's right. Anybody
Yeah.
have a question for Dario?
Dario, last time we spoke,
Yeah.
maybe because it was the first time, but I don't think that that's the case. The case is that you have changed. Your energy is different.
Oh, but you know what? That's why I talk to you guys, because that's how I felt it. But then if I explain it, like that's, because again, I write in solitude, right? I'm alone. So it's like, we're now talking about the album, which has been really cool. So if I throw something like that to you, and then you might say, well, Dario could be like this now. You know what I mean? And that's cool. That's why you want to have engaging conversations.
That's right.
People should talk to each other a lot more.
Yeah. Yeah.
I love the exchange. And again, it's not, I love talking to everyone. Even if we don't, if we disagree, and that's the other thing. You can disagree and still be friends. That's okay.
That's right.
It's not like, now it's become like a boxing match out there or something. Like, what the hell's up with that?
Yeah.
Stop that.
Yeah.
Cool. I mean, it's like you might like sushi. Good for you. I like steak or whatever. Now, I would never say that because I'm a vegetarian. Let's say the other, but you know what I'm saying? It's like everyone has their opinions, but you don't have to be angry about it.
Right.
When did that? I don't want to get into all that stuff, but yeah, everybody chill out and be cool and talk to each other. It's nice.
That's right.
It's coming from Dario. You got to say it with the sunglasses.
You want me to go get them now?
Dario, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. And people don't realize that, because when you go to, let's say my wife and I go to eat, I'm sitting there and I don't eat gluten-free, but my wife does.
Okay.
But just because she eats gluten-free, that doesn't mean we're not going to get along after that.
Yeah. That's
so
enough for gluten-free. Yes, exactly. Yeah.
So everybody has their own taste. But
Right.
it shouldn't stop you from getting along from other things, from being human. Because what's happening now is that a lot of people are being dehumanized. They're being told what to do, when to do it, and how to do it, and they don't have their own opinion. Most of the opinions are coming from TV and they're repeating verbatim.
Yeah, right, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, we could. That's a whole nother show. You'll have to book me for that one.
Yeah.
That would be a whole nother thing. Which again, I don't mind talking about, but right now I'd rather just talk about music. I mean, I know we kind of delved into that, and that's fine. I don't mind that. Like we're just talking here, and that's what happens. Discussions go in a different direction, but that one needs a lot of attention.
Well, I did just give him the look.
Okay.
Oh, no,
I didn't know. I'm like, where you going? I was like, okay.
No.
And if you play it back, let me see where are we at in the show. What number are we at? In the middle of the show at 8:45 is when I gave him the look. When I looked at him. So play it back. Okay, so you spoke a little bit about the video that you're going to be shooting. You said you had a meeting on Monday. So when do you know when you start shooting the video?
Wednesday.
This Wednesday?
This Wednesday. Yes. Okay. Yeah. So I got the I actually just wrote like about a couple of hours ago. John Slackman's gonna do it, and my friend Tony DiPaolo played guitar on that. And that was a weird one. Like I was actually seeing a movie in my head first. So I had to figure out how to put the movie scene into that song. And that's when it kind of and I wanted, and this was funny because I don't play, I don't have a gypsy guitar, like Django Reinhardt, that French hot, it's kind of vibe. And of course Tony does, and he really loves that kind of thing. He does a whole show of that. And when I sent him the demo, he goes, "Why do you want a gypsy guitar on this track? I just don't hear it." I said, "Don't worry about it." So he got to the studio and he's like, "Are you sure?" "Yeah, man, don't worry about it, And then he's like, yeah, actually, he fell in love with it. It was his idea to do the video, Tony DePaulo. So, and it worked out great. I mean, sometimes you have to think like what, because it's kind of like going backwards in that at that part of the song, the mother and father or whoever it was that lost a child is kind of, when something happens like that, they always said like it was like a movie. Right? There's like it happened so fast. It was like something you see in a movie. So at that point, I was putting it for the listener like they're going backwards in time they're replaying their lives in their head. That was the intention of it.
Right.
And so I needed, yeah. So that's why that special guitar with the special players on it. Yeah. And I'm playing Chapman stick on that. That's another thing that made it very different. Which is I don't know. We might have talked about this last time. It's basically a giant neck, there's no body to it, and it's a tapping instrument. So you kind of you strap it on, and one side is the bass, and the other side is the guitar side. And for me, man, like I played that on several cuts throughout the years, but on that one, I knew like when Tony solos, I'm playing that, and the sound of that Chapman stick. So when you're writing a song, you really got to think about what instrumentation and how they're going to put each other, interweave each other, because it wouldn't have worked. I mean, it would have sounded fine if I just played a regular bass, but it's not that. The Chapman stick has its whole thing going on. And you also hear very clearly on Self-Disclosure, the second track, that's the whole intro is just me doing Chapman stick there. So instrumentation really matters, of how it's going to work out. It's very important. And that was the longest song I worked on. I must have worked on that. The arrangement on Angels Crying was like, oh my God, how am I going to get this together? I mean, we were like, it has to be 1 second out. Take out 2 measures. We got to put more here. So it was constantly like I'm molding. So I had the sculpture of the song was there. I was really happy with it. But then it's like I went like, Michelangelo. I was like, this is not right. We got to get that, as he would sculpture. I really did sculpture that song a lot. But I'm happy with it. So it was worth it. Sometimes you got to go step out of your, it was a little aggravating at times, but it needed it. So I just said, chill out. The album doesn't have to come out tomorrow. So I just sat back and let the process, it'll come to me. And it did. Just took longer than every other song. That's all right.
That makes so much sense. What you're explaining, how you hear a song and that you hear a certain instrument on that song, and like it has to be there. Even if somebody else didn't understand it at first, you were like, no, it's definitely got to be there. And then in the end, it's like, oh wow, this sounds amazing.
Yeah, and Tony called me up, because when he called, I sent him the final mix, and he's like, I didn't know what he was gonna say, because that was the first time I kind of released it to anyone even in the band. The only other person I heard it was Eric the engineer, and he's like, dude, the song came out great, and then he liked it. It was something different for him, and it was something different for me. We're all sitting there through the process, wondering if it would work. But then when we heard the playback and you listen to it, oh yeah, no, this is jiving. This is great. It worked out just fine. So everybody's happy now.
Everybody's happy.
Yeah.
We are happy too.
Let's go with that. I'm going with happiness.
We're going to go with that, yes.
I'm going with that.
Yeah.
Happiness wins, yeah.
So, Dario, while we have some folks on, we got a couple comments, honey.
Okay.
while we have our listeners and viewers on, tell them where they can get the music.
Okay. I only made a limited amount of CDs because that's really weird. Some people want them. So if they want a CD, a physical CD, they have to get in touch with me. So you can message me or you, and they can just Venmo me a payment or something, or any way that's convenient for them. But the other stuff is on every outlet, or Bandcamp. Like if you want to support the artist more, Bandcamp, because then we get more of the profit. It's not like the other thing, like a 16th of a cent somewhere.
We know.
Yeah, I know. Everybody knows. But again, I want to get the music out there. It's a very important album to me. And so far, it officially came out April 1st, but the digital. And again, it took a while to get rolling on it. But so far, when I'm sitting here by myself wondering, I don't know what people are going to think of this. And, I'm hoping if they don't like it, that's okay, because I was really proud of the record. So no matter what anybody said,
Right.
but you would like people to like it as well. I was very proud of it, and I think because I was really proud of it, I think it kind of leaked through the music because people really enjoy it, and people that have known me for a while, that heard all 8 albums, have said like definitely this might be your best. So I was really thrilled with that because I really took a chance creatively, but it's what my head told me. It's what my soul told me. The musical muse came to me and said, "You're going in this direction." So almost like sometimes I don't think I had anything much to do with it. It's like, this is where you're going to go. I said, okay, I'll listen. And off we went.
So we want to get a hard copy CD.
Okay.
We would like it to be signed when you send it to us.
Okay. I was looking like if it was here. Oh, wait, you know what? It is here. Oh, look, I left a spot just for you so I can sign it for you guys. I can't sign it in the front because it's, completely dark.
Right.
But there is a, we could do it there.
Yeah, take the plastic off, sign it, and then
Let me see it again.
show it one more time, Dario.
Oh, did I lose you guys? I don't see you. Oh, there
Nope.
it is.
We can
And
see
there are
you.
the players. Yeah, I should give it a shout. You know what? Let me do that. I'm going to take advantage of that. So Eric Dalton, he plays lots of instruments. He was the engineer on all 3 albums. Trey Gunn from King Crimson. Tony DiPaolo, amazing. I mentioned him. Sue Leonard from Katie Lang. She was
I saw that on the
my favorite song. Yeah, Constant Craving. Eric Person, sax player. Natasha Coward. I worked with her many years ago, but now she lives up here. And Gabriel Marin from Consider the Source. So yeah, I do need to give a shout out to them because without them, it wouldn't have been the same. The songs would have been there, but not as cool. That's for sure.
That is awesome. I think we are probably one of the 5 people that still have a CD player. So we will.
I'm telling you, keep them. It's the best source, and it's like you really, And by the way, I was selling some stuff, and I went to the record store. There's certain things I didn't want anymore, and they're like, "Oh man, this CDs. These are CDs. Your better choice. Trust me." Because after I have a studio here with the recording studio. I have another bunch of speakers there, headphone mix, mixed from your phone. If you're listening to on here, don't listen to my album. It's not gonna. I mean, you're getting like 10%. Put it through your headphones if you got good speakers, right? Sony's brilliant. And if you have, and that's the thing. Like if you go on to certain sites, like you want the WAV files, okay? People out there, don't listen to crappy sound sources.
Yes.
Go back to getting a stereo. I remember you used to get together with people and listen to a freaking album, Paul's new album is out. Led Zeppelin's album out. Whoever's album came out. It's like, we're going to his house. He got the first copy. We'd sit there and go like, wow, this is great. And then argue about it. That was a sucky song. So people were so into music. Bring that back. Get excited about music.
I love it. Let's do that tonight, people. Get excited about music.
Yeah, you should, man.
He wants a signed copy as well.
It's not just a trivial thing. People take it that way, but then I like to see you dance. Your wedding. Yeah, take this. Imagine having a wedding without music. Yeah, that'll be so much fun.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know, all the memories are attached to a song, right?
That's
Very,
right.
very true.
That's true.
Or
So-
sure.
Very true.
So if
I
you
just
don't
told
support
you
us, and luckily I do finance everything myself, so I get to do whatever I want. And I don't, and that's a really good thing. So it takes me longer. I don't ask for a GoFundMe, nothing. I fund myself, and I don't want anybody else. You know, I do it. Is my idea. I'll take care of it, and that's I enjoy doing it. I'm proud that I did it, and and that's the way it is. I mean, some people might need that. That's my opinion. I have nothing against people that have to do GoFundMe stuff, I guess, if you really have to. But I like keeping me and like myself at center and leave it to me. I made the decision to do albums, so it will be my problem.
That's right.
In a good way. It's not a negative way. It's a good way.
That's a good
I don't know. It's
problem.
kind of the way I grew up, right? Like, you want it, work for it.
So Dario, are you under Dario in the Clear on Bandcamp?
Mm-hmm.
Wonderful. I'm about to post that in the comments as well.
Okay. Please do. And again, on Bandcamp, you can also buy individual. Like if you didn't like a certain song, you can just buy a single version of. So it's not like you have to buy the whole album.
Buy the whole album.
I would.
Well, I get in the whole album.
Yes, even though
you send us some.
yeah, because I was looking, I was like, you
Yeah.
sent us those, right? And my husband was like, yeah. I was like, we need to buy the album. We need to buy the album.
Well, it's a good thing, It's show support, show some love, show that you care about musicians and music. And on Bandcamp too, man. I don't go out, right. There's not like a record store anymore. So I went on there and like there's some really great stuff. And some of my friends out there are still creating wonderful stuff. It's like, man, stop living in the past. Classic rock. I mean, even on classic rock, they don't play the new guys' music. You don't hear the new U2 album or the new Rolling Stones album. So you're stuck. If you're listening to, I won't say the station because I like people there, but if you're listening to a classic rock station, you think like no one wrote another song since you left high school.
Oh,
or something.
yeah.
Since you left high school.
Yeah, whatever. When you were into that music, like there's other stuff out there. People say there's no good music anymore. Bullshit. Real bullshit. They go like, nothing's been great. No, there's tons of shit that's great out there. Oh, sorry.
Oh my God, that's ridiculous.
Yeah, there's tons of music, man. There's so many great bands out there. It's just that the industry has changed, so you have to have your own. You create your own thing, right? So, and that's what I care about. I do my own thing. I pay for my own thing. I do everything. So, and it's fun. I enjoy it. I enjoy the process. And if you're doing good work, put it out there. Why not?
I love that. So in the comments, you guys, we have posted the link for Bandcamp. We also posted Dario's Facebook page link, so you can connect with him directly if you want a hard copy CD. So either way, definitely make sure you give those songs a purchase or the entire album. Dario, I want to see you live. So when you have another live performance, please shoot us a message.
Yeah, that might be tough, but I don't know. Actually, a lot of the band guys that work with me, they're like, "You got to take this out," and I'm like, "I haven't played out in 8 years. Almost 6 years. The last, I haven't played out in a long time because I did enjoy it when I was doing it. You know what I mean? So I went from being, playing cover music and all that, and then when I finally said Dario in the Clear is going to be Dario in the Clear. But man, do you take it was great. I mean, I don't regret it, but financially it hurts. I pay everyone in my band and except for me. And then, so after, everybody, we had a great show. I love the memories. It's great, but it's really hard to be an original band and then ask to get paid. So, and especially for the music that's here, it's pretty intense. I would need a pretty big band. I would need like at least a 6-piece band or something. Because there's a lot of stuff going on there.
Yeah.
But we'll see. I am not saying no. Or I could do a scaled down version. You know what I mean? It does, because to try to duplicate everything on there would be tough. But, I have enough songs. Remember, I have 8 albums. So I've got more. And that's just what's been released. If you look behind me, that shelf is like full of notebooks and stuff. So I write constantly. I probably have well over 300 songs easily. So,
oh my gosh.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Wow. Dario,
We'll
this has
see.
been
We'll see about the live stuff. I mean, I'm entertaining the idea for sure.
and it's been so entertaining. This interview has been so entertaining. To appreciate all the folks that are making comments and those that are going to buy the music. Go and buy it. Support the artists. Dario, it is always a pleasure. And
seeing you guys too. It's always great chatting. It's just like so we're here or we're on set. It will probably be no different, that's for sure. It's the same vibe, man. It's just, it's a great, when you have good friends and good company, that's what you get. You get a good conversation.
I love it.
Yeah. All right. Are we saying goodbye already? All right. I guess it's time. We have to stop somewhere.
What are you posting? Pedro is trying to post. Oh, he's posting a picture.
Uh-oh.
You're gonna make me cry. Here it comes.
Wait. Oh, there it is. Who's that guy sneaking? It looks like I did like one of those. Wait, don't forget to include me in this photo bomb. That's it. Like we were just really nice until Dario popped up his head in the background.
I know you got better when you popped up.
Exactly.
Oh, Pedro, you're too nice.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah, that was a fun night.
Yeah, that was.
Dario, thank you so much for joining us.
You're welcome. Well,
Thank
hopefully
you.
see you guys soon. Okay, if not on set,
Okay.
All right.
Good evening. Thanks everyone for tuning in. Take care.
Okay. There we go. So we could talk. Well, it's always fun to talk to Dario.
It is. It's. I love running into our acting folks, our acting family.
Family. That's right. It's the family.
We're a very tight-knit family.
Thank
you guys. Daryl saying great show. Sabrina saying great show. Thank you guys for tuning in. While we have you guys, don't go away. This Sunday we're gonna do sort of like una mezcla, a mix. Okay, so we're gonna do a Mother's Day tribute. So please send us photos of your moms, photos of you with your moms, so photos of your moms with your kids. Send us photos of your moms. Send us her name and maybe a sentence about her. My mom made the best arugula growing up. I don't know. Whatever she used to make. But send us photos to Tweed Talks in the inbox, okay?
I think we already have one that was sent. But
someone sent something, but send them in, you guys. Send them in. Because on Sunday, Monday show, excuse me. I'm like, whoa, what am I saying? Monday show is going to be a special tribute to mothers. And then we're also going to discuss your books and
play some of the shows that you've been
maybe one or two of the things that I'm doing.
Some of the crazy stuff you've been doing. Okay, so that was a great interview with Dario.
Mm-hmm.
Let me tell you that I love I know it's a talk show, we call it Tweed Talks, but I love when we have a guest that we could just ask him something and he just goes. Even before I got to asking certain question, he was answering the question that I was going to ask.
And he even apologized. He was like, "I hope I'm not, jumping ahead." Like, no, let it flow, man.
I can't believe you thought.
Just let it flow, Dario.
I can't believe you thought I was going to go into politics. That I don't discuss.
Dario felt the same thing too, and watch it. Rewind it back to 8:45.
Yeah.
When Crystal goes like this.
Yeah.
Thank you, Sabrina.
But anyway, yeah, we don't discuss politics in here, but and I know what he feels. I know.
Yeah.
I know how he feels. But anyway, that was good. And the thing about the banquet, calling it a banquet, that is a great genius.
So cool.
Genius, because that is exactly what it is. He said, and then he's talking about silent in one of the songs, and we're gonna go out different today because we're gonna close out with one of his songs.
Awesome.
Okay.
Which one are we playing?
Let me see. So for now, we're just gonna say love, peace, and happiness, and we're going out with one of those Dario's songs.